Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Fernbus Simulator video. So I know it's been a while since I posted one. I do apologize about that. It's been like what, 2 weeks now I think. But last weekend we had the Crew Motorfest closed beta. I was lucky enough to get a code for that. I don't know. It seems like it was pretty easy to get a code for the closed beta. So I don't know if I would go as far to say lucky, but absolutely enjoying that game. Spent pretty much any free time that I had last weekend playing it. I didn't have a lot of time. If I would have, there would have been a lot more videos on it. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that game. But yeah, we are back with Fernbus now, and we're going from Basel to Freiburg to Strasbourg. I think that's how you pronounce it. Freiburg and Strasbourg are two cities that we haven't unlocked yet, so we'll be unlocking those today. It's going to be a beautiful day here. Nice sunny end of July day. And yeah, I thought we would just do a little bit of a real life update, talk about the game, and just have fun with it, And I gotta say, I haven't played this game in probably over 2 weeks, so it really feels good to get back into this game and just chill out and just kind of drive these buses, man. I do really love this game for all of its shortcomings. It is still a very enjoyable game for me to play. So, just a little life update about the channel and what's going on and stuff like that. So the channel is going to continue, and I'm going to try to get more content out. I would like to get back to live streaming as well, and I think we will do that. So in case you guys didn't know, my wife is sick, so I have to take care of her. She's doing fine at the moment. She's getting treatments and stuff like that. And if truth be told, I was gonna just stop the YouTube because I just felt, what's the point? But she actually didn't want me to, and she talked to me. She was like, "Look, no matter what, you doing YouTube and playing video games isn't going to change the outcome of anything." And we just want to really just keep it, as normal as possible. And yeah, so moving forward, that's what we're going to do, just really positive thoughts, and we're just going to try to keep doing things as normally as we've always done. So I'm going to get back into the YouTube, more in the way of videos, hopefully streaming as well. I would love to stream some SnowRunners, some new season 10, maybe get back into construction sim, obviously Fernbus Simulator here, maybe some farming simulator. I like to bring games back to the channel, maybe some fishing North Atlantic, all the games that I just mentioned, SnowRunner and stuff like that. And who knows what else, guys. But yeah, so all is going well here. I want to thank all you guys for all the good vibes and all that stuff. We really appreciate it. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with me at the moment and what's going on with the channel. So let's talk about the game. The last video that we did, we talked about the lack of no update, and that was like 2 weeks ago, and there's still absolutely no word of any updates at all with this game. It's starting to look like it's very much going down the TML Aerosoft path of, they bring a game out, they update it kind of frequently, and then it just kind of trails off, and you never hear anything more about it. Again, with Fabian being out of Aerosoft, it seems like, take it however you want it, but he was literally the only communication, albeit not a great source of communication. It was still some communication, as to where now there is absolutely zero. Like, I haven't heard anything about this game at all. Fernbus, they do put posts on Facebook, nothing important. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. It's not looking good. There's that Denmark DLC, which is very poorly rated on Steam. So, man, I don't know. It's something that I don't even know if I'm looking forward to seeing in the game. If it's that bad on the PC side, oh God, I can only imagine how bad it's going to be when it comes to console. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's just very limited. And then Tourist Bus Simulator again, nothing. The last thing I heard is that the update is going to come out this year. And the way they worded it was, this year makes it sound like it's going to be further than it is, so it's actually closer to coming out than that. So I don't know. Again, tight lips. They don't like to say anything. They don't like to communicate. I'm sure one day we'll just wake up and the DLC will be in the store, and we'll have a patch to download. I don't know. And again, we'll probably have no patch notes. There'll be no way to find out what they fix, so we're just going to have to play the game and try to figure it out for ourselves. Man, that's just the way it is with this developer and the publisher. Unfortunately, it's a shame because it's such a good game. It really is. The potential is so much higher than what we get in the game. Again, don't get me wrong. The game's highly enjoyable. I still love playing it. But yeah, it's still just the potential is much greater than I feel anything that we will ever get when it comes to Fernbus Simulator. With that being said, how are you guys doing? Are you guys enjoying your summer? Games are you playing? Are you still playing Fernbus Simulator? I still haven't unlocked all the cities. I haven't gone everywhere. I mean, literally, there's so many different routes that you could take in this game. It would take a long time to do every combination that you possibly could, Also, I'm in my room, so I will say is that if there's any pauses, it's because my phone goes off and I have to check that to make sure that my wife doesn't need me. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is. So yeah, what games are you guys interested in? Are there any sim games coming out on the horizon that you know about that maybe I haven't heard about? I don't know of too many. I know some that are coming out, some that's, like Sedesco has a new trucking game out. Was it Truck Driver, The American Dream, or something like that? Absolutely not interested in that at all. I'm going to have to assume that it's going to be a lot like Truck Driver, which didn't interest me. We really need a serious trucking sim on console. A serious, contender. Similar to ATS or ETS2, because I don't know, man. I don't know if those are ever going to come to console. I would love to say yes. Honestly, I think if they don't, financially, they're missing a big opportunity. SCS is. Like, I understand it's a big undertaking, but I still feel that they're missing out on a huge opportunity. Especially if they did it right. And I mean, let's face it, the bar on console isn't set that high. Literally, if ATS came to console, or even ETS2, and it was just, a little better than Fernbus, they'd have it. So the bar definitely isn't set high. They have to get some things right, absolutely. But I really feel as long as they get some things right that a game like this gets wrong, then they'd be doing good. And I really do feel like financially for them, it would be a really smart move to bring the game over to console. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it would be a complete disaster for them. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. It seems like all of these games, no matter how good or bad they are, if they put them on console, they seem to sell quite a bit of copies, just even initially, just because, us console gamers, we want games like this so bad, don't we? We really do. It's our time, man. It's time for consoles to get games like this. And I think it would do good. I think SCS, I think they would do pretty well if they released their games on console. And for everything I hear, they seem like a pretty good developer, that they would definitely try hard to get the game working up to their standards. So that's a plus. That's definitely a good thing. So talking about other games, let's see here. What do we have? We have the new Sim City, not Sim City, City Skylines, the sequel to that. That looks pretty good. That's coming out, I believe, in the wintertime. So that looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, the Crew Motorfest, I am hyped about that game. You know, they had the closed beta, and I tried it, and I think like the first day I played it, when I got off the game, I pre-ordered the gold edition. So I'm pretty excited for that. That game on the wheel just shocked me. It just shocked me. It was just so good on the wheel for an arcade style game like that. It was just absolutely mind blowing. So we are going through a lot of open country here. I like this. This is just so chill. And absolutely my favorite time of year to go on a drive anyway. I mean, driving in the summertime is just, you know, fantastic. Absolutely love it. Got the music going, the wind is down. AC on if you need it, if it's warm enough, which it's been a hot summer, man. It has been a scorcher. That's another thing too, content wise, it's difficult because even like right now I have to have the fan on, which you guys know I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of having the fan on while I'm recording because I hate the background noise, but there's just no getting around it. It's just so hot in this room in the summertime. It really is crazy. And I mean, even if I put an AC in here, then the AC would be loud and you'd hear that in the background. So there's just no escaping it. There's just no escaping it. So as much as I dislike having it there, unfortunately, it's just it's there to stay. At least until the weather gets a little more tolerable. All right, so it looks like we are coming into Freiburg. Like I said, have not been here before, so this is going to be it's going to be nice, unlocking a new town. Sorry about that little quick song, guys. That was just my phone going off, which is strange because I turned off all of those notifications, but I guess they're still there. So Freiburg, is that... For some reason, I thought this was where the Black Forest was in Germany. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Where's the Black Forest in Germany? Is it in Freiburg? Interestingly enough, there's a Black Forest in Pennsylvania. It's like, well, it can't be too far over the border because when I was growing up, we lived pretty much right on the border of New York and Pennsylvania, and I remember so many weekends, my parents and we would go over into Pennsylvania, and we would just go to like zoos, and they had like these animal safaris in the Black Forest and all kinds of things to do. A lot of fun, a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyable memories from back then, man. Well, I tell you, I wonder if they even have those down there anymore. Probably not. That was ages ago, man. Absolutely fun though. There was like an animal safari down there that you could either ride on a little train or something like that. You could ride around the park, or you could walk around, and they had like animals in cages and stuff. I don't think they had too many open exhibits. Things like deer and stuff like that, I believe. But like they had lions there and bears, and it was just really interesting. And it was like set in a forest. It was a lot of a forest area where the animals were in, and then they had like a wide open area. Really interesting. Like I remember that to this day, and I was very young when we went there. But I remember that place to this day. I can't remember the name of it, but I definitely remember being there. It was a lot of fun. All right, so the traffic is definitely acting up today. And I'll be honest with you, I don't mind. I don't mind it as long as you don't get those crazy traffic jams. And I mean like the ones that nobody's moving and it's just impossible. So we are in a big bus. We are in a big double decker. So we have to be careful of how we take these turns, but it looks like we did pretty good. It looks like we are just within our lines. That was a tight turn, and it's the scale, because it's like the minute you turn, the light's right there. That's definitely not how the roads would work in real life. So this is going to be tricky here. I have to be in that lane. We got to turn. Well. There's nobody after that second truck, so I think we'll just stay in this lane. And when they go, I'll sneak in behind them. See, is there anything? Nope, still nothing behind them. Nice. Sorry about that little cut there, but we were at one of those traffic jams like I was speaking of earlier, that the traffic just wasn't going to go anywhere. There was just nowhere it could go, so I had to just kind of reset it, and we got it going on its way. So here we are at the Freiburg bus stop. Very nice. So, I've seen people saying like, oh, when are you going to add America to Fernbus? And that's so silly to me. Like I don't think that would fit in this game. I think that they would have to make a whole new game, and honestly, I just don't see TML doing anything like that. I really don't. And another thing is, when European developers try to do American maps, sometimes it just doesn't work. SCS does a hell of a job. I don't know where they're from. I don't believe they're an American company. I don't know how they get their information, how they build their maps, but they do a hell of a job. But you do see some games from European countries where they just don't capture the essence of America too much, and it's to be expected. Absolutely is. Look at looking for Farming Simulator for so long, the actual Giants maps, when they would try to do an American map, it just never felt right. It never felt right. I feel like with FS22, they finally kind of nailed it, but it took them having uh, a business over here, because they're over here now. They do have a place, I believe, in like Chicago or somewhere like that. But it seems like since they did that, um, they're getting more of the essence of America in their maps. All right, so let's get these people on board here, and I don't know what's up with that guy. All right, let's close up this luggage and get on the last leg of our journey here. Pardon me while I take a drink. Oh boy, we have another traffic jam. Very important to start the trip. Don't want to forget to start the trip. Put the announcement on, because in this bus you can't hear it. If you walk to the back of the bus, you can, which is fine by me. I think we're going to have to reset the traffic here as well, because it is just not good. Alright, so we're back on the road. Traffic just isn't moving. You can see this is something that has to be fixed somehow. I don't know how they can fix it. Something happens, especially with the lights. It gets backed up, and it gets backed up so bad that traffic can't move in either direction. What I think they should do, and again, I don't think these things are going to make I don't think these things will get implemented in this game, but like Bus Simulator, they have a reset traffic button now, and I think this game could highly benefit from that, where you could just reset all traffic. But instead, we're just going to keep resetting our bus, inching our way up here, trying to get out. Hopefully, if we do it one more time, maybe we can get something moving. Okay, so traffic is moving, and hey, okay, he wants to turn, so that worked out actually quite well. Worked out nicely in our favor. I will say, with the graphic settings now in the game, it looks good. Like, I do like the mirrors. I'm really surprised how clear everything is in the mirrors, and there's not a lot of FPS drop in the mirrors as well, which is kind of shocking to me, because in other games they have a hard time with it, but yeah, this game they did well with that, and then other things this game seems to struggle with, so I have no idea. Have no idea. Alright. Traffic is moving. Got rid of a speed bump here. Are we looking at the next traffic jam? I hope not. We have to go straight, so hopefully it won't affect us too much. I don't know, man. I don't know. So traffic is at a standstill. Alright, it's moving along. Okay, it cleared itself. Nice. You know, maybe if there was a thing they could do where AI traffic would sense a long stoppage and then just the AI traffic would just stop. But what happens is the traffic just keeps coming and coming and coming. It just doesn't stop. And then before you know it, you have a line of traffic that is just ridiculously long, and it can't go nowhere. So that's what happens. Took that a little, probably too wide. All right, guys. So I think what we're gonna do is this next leg of the journey. I think we are going to just let you guys enjoy the ride, and we're going to get to our last stop. So I'm going to say it now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you next time, guys.
kann sich die Bahn echt mal ein Beispiel nehmen.